Hey there, everybody. Um, so we're talking about overwhelm, and just wondering if you remember yesterday, or if you weren't here, just talking a little bit about overwhelm and how we are 100% responsible 100% of the time for the thoughts that we think and the thoughts that we choose, and that it is possible to decide in advance how we're going to think and what thoughts we're going to dwell on and ponder and what thoughts we're going to just dismiss and relegate to not coming in my brain. And then the third point was just grace, having grace, to know that if you messed up or you didn't do quite as well as you wanted to in a certain situation, that next time can be better. So I just want to ask you, how do you feel when you're in overwhelm? What does overwhelm mean to you? When you say, I don't know what to do first, how do you feel? Do you feel a little bit scattered, like you're a little bit inadequate? I'm just not good enough to get all of this done? Are you anxious, like inside, just kind of jittery because I have so much to do and I don't know what to do first? And I keep getting interrupted and I can't get anything done on my to do list. Anything that I thought was important to do today, I just cannot get to. And it feels like you're just running in sand, not going anywhere fast. So, what is your automatic response? What is your automatic response to just that feeling of, I have so much to do? Or you start out good in the day and it's like, I, this isn't going the way I planned. So there are a couple of things, we talked about that tailspin where you're just plummeting, you're going down, down, down. And overwhelm is, there's really not a quick fix. It is a process. And I like to think of it as an evidence of what's really going on in my brain. And there's a reason for that because of some of the choices I'm making. And so if you're in that tailspin and you're like, I don't want to be here, I want to change this. If you could stop and take a minute and say, I have a choice. I have a choice here. What am I going to do? And then step back a minute. I like to write down everything that I'm thinking in that moment as much as I can, as quick as I can, or if I can't write fast enough, even to take my phone in voice memos and record what's going on in my head. Just let it come out. And then step back and say, okay, how do I want this to look? What thoughts do I want to choose? Are these thoughts serving me or are they making me go further down? I like to think of that airplane, the pilot, taking that lever and just pulling it back, and the airplane can then move up. Well, for me, it's really been helpful to have someone who listens to me and can help me pull that lever to get out of that tailspin and just make me aware of some of the things I'm telling myself that aren't necessarily true. Or it also helps to write down everything I'm thinking so that I can see objectively what's going on in my head. And honestly, that's really where two are better than one. And so I just want to leave you with some thoughts about overwhelm. And there are, maybe you have some um, ideas. Really, a lot of us know what we should think and what we could think and what would really help us. Maybe we like being in overwhelm more than we want to get it fixed. I don't know. What do you think? So I just want to leave you with that challenge of being aware of what you're thinking when you say, I feel overwhelmed. What does that mean to you? All righty. Have a good day. We will be in touch.